Hello, and welcome back to Ago Ago Game. I'm your host, Old Man Kobayashi. So we've got the port area built up. We've filled in some density into the city. But one of the problems that Minato Mirai is experiencing is this. And as you can see, we're losing a lot of money. Now, one of the things I have seen other players do on YouTube is build geothermal plants. So I'm going to try that. I've just unlocked it and I've got some water here. I've built an area right here and I'm just going to tuck it in just so it butts up against the tiles for zoning and put it right here. Now, I'm not sure if I need to connect these or not. So I've got this connected to my city here, the city grid, but it's not, I don't think it's connected to the outside grid. So I'm going to take these power lines and go page down, connect this underground. Just drag this over here to these power lines, and now they are connected to the outside. So now this is connected to the outside. I am not sure about getting people to work here. I've got 16 employees already. That's good. The only thing I'm missing here is well educated. There's the elementary school. And the high school has the giant well, hopefully, eventually, we will have enough people working here. We have 0 well-educated people working at this plant. We are outputting 164. And I will go into my budget in a bit and see. Yeah, we are making a little bit of money here. Let's go to our budget, service fees, service trade. We are making 368,000 on our exported electricity, which is a fair amount. So that's pretty good. Well done. I wonder if we can just bump up the taxes a little bit. We'll put them at the 12% of City Skylines 1 and see how that affects our budget. Wow, we are almost breaking even now, just from those 2 different things. Nice. I was getting a little bit worried that I would start running out of money first. So what I would like to do is do a road thing here to try to integrate this into the city with a medium road and just make it seem like, you know, once this was built, they integrated it into the city. We've got that there. Now, I wonder if there's a way to get this over here that doesn't look like complete garbage. We could just join up here and then upgrade that road, but I want to try something to make it a little bit interesting and have an intersection where it was obvious that there was a road there before and that they just retrofitted it in. So it's a little bit wonky. And not that great of an intersection like that. I think that just, that's just adds a little bit of character to the road system there. Makes the city seem a little bit more organic. Although those crosswalks are horrendous. I could put in that alleyway just to fix that crosswalk, but I don't think so, eh? I'm tempted to take that out just because it's so ugly. Is there a way to do that? It doesn't look like it, though. All right, now I want to add a little bit more density to fill in. Hopefully, with the more density, we will use the services that we have and make a little bit more money. One thing I have noticed with the North American mixed housing as well as the European mixed housing is they don't have a lot of sizes, so you can just build like 2x2s here. If you build in like a 2x4, it will build. But if you build in a 3 like this, okay, that will actually work. If you build in a 3 like this, it won't actually build. It'll just build a 2x2. So if I want to build on this main street here, it'll build in, but it's building on this road, not on this road. So hopefully they get a little bit more variety of some of these buildings in. All right, so I think we need a college. And you know what? Let's make it pretty. So we're going to do a little bit of landscaping around in here. And then OBS will eat my footage. So there's the college. It's done. Now let's fill in the area around the college with some commercial and residential. And maybe add some paths and things. This is incredibly frustrating. It seems that OBS is not working all of the time, and all of a sudden my video goes from 60 frames a second to somewhere between 1 frame a second to 1 frame every 5 or 6 seconds. So it's unwatchable, and I don't know what's going on. I'll have to make sure there's absolutely nothing running on my computer except OBS and City Skylines 2. Hopefully, that'll fix the problem. Now let's add a little bit more to the city of Minato Mirai. Alright, so we've got some lost footage and things, but we'll just move on from that. So let's take a little city tour here. I haven't really stopped to smell the flowers, as it were. So we've got our little park here, which is nice and finished. Looks quite pretty. Here, looking over the beautiful, beautiful industrial area. We can run the simulation for a bit. See if we can get some beautiful smokestacks going here. There we go. So, as long as you are here in the park, looking this way, yeah, it's super awesome. Very, very beautiful. So we've got a couple of neighborhoods here, and I should probably think about zoning some actual districts and things when I get around to it. So here we've got this area here, which I really like because it's, broken up a bit. It's a little bit more interesting than, say, this area here, which is pretty, samey, very gritty. There are a few things here and there, a few of the extra buildings that kind of break up the skyline, a little bit more interesting. But of course, as we get more things to redevelop as the city grows, this will be densified more row houses, and of course the row houses will be more mediums and even some high density. The one thing that I do find irritating so far about City Skylines 2 is the fact that it punishes non-grid building so much. As you can see, these grids look great. Very, very beautiful. We've got the path behind their yards with the fences and everything. They look really nice. But over here, you can see they've just got these giant areas. And because there's no props or anything, all you can do is fill them with trees, which sometimes looks good. But you've just got these just massive areas you can't put in a fence or a swing set or something for a small little corner park or something like that you could do with City Skylines 1. Unfortunately, this is okay. I've got a path in here and I've got these trees, which makes it look all right. But I still wish there was more that you could do with that. All right, now let's take a look at this area here. This is a little bit ridiculous, but also kind of cool. You've got the water intake here, the water pumping station, supplying water to my city. And then you've got the double roundabout, which is, I don't know, it's no magic roundabout, that's for sure, but it allows traffic to go through. It's kind of interesting. You've got the small one and the big one. And I sure wish you could put trees or plants or something inside of these, but you can't. Another thing that I think is pretty cool is this neighborhood here. You've got this ramp that goes into the redeveloped port area, which I like, and the buildings here. Now, some of you might think these buildings right beside this busy road is ridiculous, but I would invite you to go into downtown Tokyo, and you can see things almost exactly like this. All right. As we sit here waiting for our trees to actually pop into existence, we really, really need to add another connection to this island. So if there's an accident somewhere, on this bridge basically, there's other means, there's other ways of getting here. So I'm going to build this right here. I'm going to take this, one of these medium roads, and build another access point. So here we go. That looks pretty nice, and I'm really happy to have another connection to the former port area. As soon as I unlock some of the fancy industrial special buildings, I'll put one or two of them in the extra space and then finish that area off. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I've been your host, Old Man Kobayashi, and thank you for watching Ago Ago Game. See you!